All right, 2D, so this is instructions for week 12, March 29th through April 2nd. And you are going to check out this checklist. Last week, you wrote down some notes pertaining to using text as art. So we talked about the typography, talked about principles of design, and you looked at, how the use of art or use of type can be arranged to make a language visible. So you're going to look over this list, you're going to watch the video, and I'm actually going to go over the PowerPoint in the video, and that's going to show you some artist and student examples of what I'm talking about, how to use text for your drawing. And then you're going to create a text or create a drawing using only text or words. And I'll show you how to create values with that and exactly what I'm talking about. So if you open up the PowerPoint and we look over the vocab words for last week for the notes, typography, like I said, is the art and the technique of arranging type into making language visible. A simple way to do typography would be like word animals. It's where the animal is actually spelled out with the letters of what that animal is called. So you'll notice it says elephant, but it also creates an elephant. These are some other simple examples as well. They've just used the word over and over again, camel. This one has a theme, like Alice in Wonderland, and this one kind of has like adjectives describing the animal. We touched upon the principles of design in your notes, and we talked about balance, composition, and unity. So I'll go through each one with some little visuals. So balance has to do with the visual balance of an artwork. If you have something that has like a really dark shape to it, you always want something maybe the opposite to kind of balance it out on the other side. So think about like a seesaw. You always want your elements, so your elements of art, whether you have, shapes or colors or textures, you want those to be balanced on both sides. So if you have something that is really heavy or large on one side of your paper, you can balance it out with something smaller and bright, or kind of like working with the opposites on both sides. It helps balance it out and it helps make your project more proportionate. If we go over to unity, unity is how everything fits together as a whole. So making sure that your colors work together, your textures, your lines, thinking about the piece, how it looks together when it's all together, not just doing it by pieces and parts. It's looking at the piece as a whole finished product. So your text is art drawing. I know this sounds kind of confusing, but what I mean by text by art is you are going to create your artwork using words. And what you draw is up to you, but what I would say would be an interesting way to do it is to have those words maybe describe what you're drawing. You could even break it down into letters like this one right here. But you are going to draw this. This looks like it's been done on the computer, but you are going to hand draw it. And I'll show you some more. Here's another artist example that turned out really nice. You'll notice that wherever it's really dark, those letters, those words have been traced over and overlapped many times. So that's how you would create different values in your drawing, not by shading, but by overlapping your words so that they create a type of shade. And that's how you're going to show value. I'll show you some student examples. This one's cupcakes. If you zoom in, I'll zoom into these so you can see them a little bit better. But all of that is with words. Oops. All of this, those are words. This isn't words. That should probably be words, but all of this, all little letters. Here's some other examples. You could even like put in, lyrics if you wanted to, as long as they have, school appropriate words. I don't want anything written in there that's not appropriate. I will be looking at these, just keep that in mind. So this one, really awesome. It has all the hair, even in the lines and the eyeglasses. This one is really cool. Zoom into all this is letters. You zoom out so you can see the whole thing. So this is a portrait, and this is a cow skull with some flowers. So all of this is made out of words. This one is made out of words. We zoom in really close. So lots of detail. Even if we zoom out and we look at like the letters, the marks over here, these are letters too, which is really cool. And then this one is super detailed if you zoom in. It's got like a sea creature attacking a boat, and all of that is done in letters as well. Oh, even the fish too, and then the little bubbles. So you want to make sure that you do have some different types of values in here, and then you'll be able to do that by retracing and kind of overlapping those letters to create that form, that darker value. So you're gonna draw that, or write it, I guess, and you're gonna write your name on it and put it into the assignment. This one right here. If you check out the assignment, it also has a category, 5 categories you'll be graded on. Your text is value, and creating some of those dark values is a portion that you'll need to have in there as well, okay?